So I started to feel lonely when I made the change to come up here to Byron recently. Change is generally fairly challenging, I think, for most people. When you're stepping out of your comfort zone, it's always a bit more difficult to engage, to connect. Meeting new people or developing more of those deeper connections is challenging. So yeah, I feel lonely at times. There have been a few times in my life where I felt more lonely than other times, and that's usually like when I was young. I had a really good close group of friends sort of through high school and just after, but then when I first moved away from them, I think you maybe don't know what you got till it's gone sort of thing, and you take for granted, and then you have to put more effort into building those new relationships and I identify as a fairly unique personality type, so finding people that sort of appreciated that took a bit of time. It's when there's that quiet time or when you're feeling down or overwhelmed, it's that deeper level of support that is much harder to find these days. If I reach out a little bit and then I don't get much of a response or I don't get too positive an answer, that becomes really hard. Then I'll just withdraw more. If I get a good response, then yeah, I can keep going. But if I put feelers out and then don't get anything back, that just sort of amplifies that loneliness even more for me. So yeah. Most challenging part for me would be that I can spiral. So when I am feeling flat, it can actually, sort of trigger and set off that downward thinking that, I don't have value, that people don't want to spend time. Motivation, getting out of the house, exercising, even that self-care stuff, you sort of can lose a bit of hope if you don't have that. I think it's so crucial to have our connections in our lives, and yeah, loneliness sort of does really put a hamper on that, and then it becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy because you don't go out, you don't see people, and then you are lonely, and it keeps going.